What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is forming something huge, and I mean much bigger than what I originally expected. A couple of days ago, we had originally drawn Bitcoin out as a support right over here, and you can see we were pretty much teeter-tottering within this. However, we did have wicks in the past that did breach to a bottom support. Now, as you guys can see, as this started to, pan out, we saw a correction. We bought in for a short. Didn't actually happen, but we fell to our price floor, which we have now developed, where these original wicks were. And if you can see, if I delete these resistance or these little lines I just drew, and we zoom into maybe the 3-hour charts here, you can see how these things start to take shape and start to make more sense. Maybe even the 4-hour as a better example as to where you can now see something huge is brewing here on Bitcoin as we start to bounce and teeter-totter off the price ceiling as well as the price floor. Quite interesting if you ask me. Now, we're going to have to go over what this means as something big is inevitably going to come from Bitcoin. But also, we need to look at Solana as well as XRP and even Ethereum and the S&P 500 as they're all forming things that are quite interesting. Now, you can see XRP, Solana, Ethereum, they're all kind of at this weird point where markets are starting to consolidate, and at some point or another, we're going to have to make a decision, and hopefully we're able to get in on it early, which is what we're going to have to go over and discuss in today's episode. Now, with that being said, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into today's video, super quickly, BitFi is they're still doing a $100 free cryptocurrency giveaway to those that complete their first deposit and trade. It is literally that simple. There's, I believe, 3 days left for you guys to go claim your $100. Literally click that link down in the description below or scan the sign-up code here, and you'll be able to go get your $100 with all the information needed. Now, diving into today's video, you can see yesterday we pretty much were isolating the sideways channel that's starting to appear. Originally, we had thought we'd broken through it. You can see about 3 to 4 days ago, we had drawn out any day now, basically discussing the fact that this sideways trading here is going to see some sort of break at some point or another here, especially within this major resistance right here. Sideways trading, filling in the gap, clear as day. At some point or another, this price floor has got to get broken, and that's what we did. And we actually thought that it was confirmed and that it was broken, hence why we made a video 2 or 3 days ago showing the correction to the downside. But really what was actually forming was it was solidifying its price floor. We did get stopped out, which is a bit annoying here if for a very small loss, but I am a strong believer we're going to make up for that in the very near future here when we do in fact breach that price ceiling. You can see volume has yet to leave the markets. It's actually, we're starting to head back up just a tiny bit, trading at $1.99 trillion on the global crypto market cap with $1 trillion in Bitcoin alone. You can see the consolidation that's taking place. Nothing's really happening over the past 24 hours, and you can see we've pretty much been floating right around the same level with a lot of these cryptos, BNB, Solana, XRP, Cardano. It just continues onwards here. Very little movement across the board. Now, what gets even more interesting here is when we look at something like XRP, the consolidation that's taking shape. Now, we do have to talk about XRP, but I also want to go in depth about Bitcoin and some of these other cryptos as it is kind of, one thing does inevitably affect the other. But you can see XRP has been and is forming a massive bull flag. And even if it's not a bull flag, there's some sort of descending fractal here, clear as day. We clearly have a support. We clearly have a resistance, and the price just consistently rejects. I mean, how many times do we have to make this obvious that this resistance is here to stay? And we've had quite a bit of trouble breaking through it because we haven't yet. And it started back in November. It's now end of February, and we have yet to break through it here. And that's something to think about here. Major resistance, major rejection. Typically, what happens after this is we fall to the downside, and it's very possible we can do that same thing, correct to the downside in the very near future. And that's what you guys have to keep your eyes peeled for and open on. Now, we do have short positions opened ever since we saw this reversal doji candle form a couple of days ago here, back on the 20th. It's now the 26th. We had an opportunity to buy in and short this, and we're still in the profits and we're still in the green, which is a good sign. However, there's a chance we could reverse out of it. It's a very good chance. Now, good thing is we're below this now. You can see in order for us to get back up to there, we'd have to break through it, which I don't think we're going to do. If anything, we could reject off and head lower. So because we bought in at a short at about 56 cents here, almost 57 cents, that opened up a window for us to be in with enough, kind of leverage now. We're high enough where if we do decide to reverse back up, we shouldn't necessarily come into contact with our price ceiling, which is go to our buying opportunity for us to break even. So we are in the green, which is definitely exciting. And there's a good chance we're going to continue to scale lower. Now, obviously, we're going to do all these trades on BidFi. Now, for those that don't know, BidFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi specifically has XRP to leverage trade to, as well as many other major cryptocurrencies. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses. Everything you'd want on an exchange. Copy trading is offered on BidFi, including, like I said, a free $100 sign-up bonus, as well as a welcome rewards bonus, as well as a demo account. So not only can you practice your stop losses and take profits or add that, so on and so forth here, but they'll give you over $2,000 in free rewards by completing new user, advanced, and exclusive tasks here down in that description below. And the best part, my favorite, is for those that watch the channel and are hesitant on trading, you have nothing to lose using the demo account. It's like pointless to watch these videos and not practice your skills if you're not at least going to play around. As you guys know, this consolidation, this sideways movement on Bitcoin is typically always a sign that something big is coming. We never really see sideways consolidation like this. And when we do, there's usually a big swing or pump or dump right after we see that consolidation. So something huge is forming, and we're going to be the first ones to take advantage of that. We could even maybe jump onto like the 1 hour chart here and maybe see, hey, is there some sort of fractal? Maybe we jump to the the 4 hour, get us a better view. We're looking for some sort of symmetrical triangle. Maybe there's one forming here. It's a bit tough, but you could see maybe we draw some sort of top price ceiling. It doesn't look like it's down, which is a bit problematic, but something like that, maybe some sort of price floor. It seems more or less like some sort of symmetrical triangle or sideways channel is what we're dealing with right now. But you can see the sideways consolidation that's taking place. We'll jump to the 6 hour, get a little more clarity here. And ideally, what we're looking for is a breach above or below these supports and resistances here. I think the best would just be to literally jump to the daily, like I had originally drawn here, and just draw a price ceiling. This will give us enough, buying opportunity, something like this. That's not what we wanted. We wanted to draw a horizontal line. So something like that. And then again, something like that. And now we know kind of where support and resistances are as we fill this gap in here. We could even drop this a bit lower too. And you can start to see kind of the consolidation that's taking place right now. Definitely harder to draw, but there's definitely something forming here. So whether you want to buy in on top or more aggressive above the downtrend in blue here, we could change this above the downtrend, let's say in green, or above the price ceiling here, there is something consolidating out. You'll be able to practice these skills completely free using BidFi's demo account here. 50K Monopoly money, you got nothing to lose. Now, moving forward from XRP, looking at Solana here, you can see a lot of these cryptos are also forming some sort of support. They're definitely hitting something. There is definitely a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of support here, which is allowing us to consolidate. Will we head back up? That's definitely difficult to say. We had an opportunity to short right here, and we had a second confirmation short right here because we did notice that there was some sort of double top forming that could cause us to crack back down to a target of the moving average right around $85 here. So there was multiple opportunities. We're still short on a lot of these, and if we have our stop loss close, if we reverse back up, we'll get stopped out, but at least we'll be able to lock in the profit that we had on the markets already here. And the same thing goes to a lot of these other cryptos. I've been totally avoiding Ethereum, still am, so we're going to skip over that. As for Bitcoin, this is my main focus. You can clearly see the price ceiling up top and clearly the price floor. This is going to be the easy one, and we'll see if it's worth buying in or selling short. It's simply put, we break and close the 4 hour even above this, or the 4 hour below this, we know what to do. And with the moving average slowly moving up, there's a chance we could be building pressure to pump even higher, which is definitely exciting if you ask me. The longer we hang out, you can see from the start, we were overbought at 72 on the RSI. Now we're down to 50, 49. So there's a good chance we could pop out of this and it wouldn't really harm the market because of the consolidation we've taken here. So the main focus is just giving us a sign. If we can confirm closure above here, that's the sign to buy in. We confirm closure below here, that's the sign to short, and so on and so forth here. As for the S&P, more consolidation because we're headed higher. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.